jizz, fucking beards, fucking jizz, fucking beards.
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike, he's Jay, and we need a shower.
Big time. We smell like pee because we just got done seeing a Rob Zombie movie.
Oh god damn it!
31
exactly
flavors
what
of
you
stink.
fucking expected it to be. It's just the exact same shit.
House of a Thousand Corpses, fucking Devil's Rejects, literally ripping off The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, and then bastardizing some of the other fucking movies, and you got fucking 31. That's really
It's like watching a fat sixth grader that smells weird tell dirty jokes on the set of a 70s porn.
Yeah, like, exactly, and he's a Marilyn Manson fan, which is fine, but I mean, he wears white makeup to school with, like, eyeliner, and he'd be like, everybody fucking sucks.
So, Rob Zombie's latest foray into more Rob Zombie movies, a group of, like, clowns, right?
Well, I don't know what they are.
Carnival traveling group gets abducted, and they get put into the movie The Running Man, starring Malcolm McDowell.
That's pretty much what it is.
And their Hunger Games hair. They get thrown in a warehouse, and they have to survive 12 hours of people trying to kill them for the entertainment of Malcolm McDowell and his two weird hair.
Yeah, and so Malcolm McDowell's literally, and his little groupies are like, they wear like wigs from like the 17th century, you know, the whole makeup and the get up and shit, but they're actually like business people. And they, for their entertainment purposes, they I guess they kidnap random people off the roads and they make them go through this torture chamber of a haunted house, and people are trying to kill them. It's fucking whatever.
People you don't give a fuck about trying to kill people. You don't give a fuck about it.
I didn't care about any of these. It was literally I was physically offended. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this garbage? And not to mention the shaky cam was way overdone in this. And there's strobe effects. I almost had a fucking conniption fit and an epileptic seizure, and I don't even have epilepsy, but I had to look away. It's like fucking cops.
And let's talk about this shit, because here's the thing: people are gonna fight and complain. Like, one person, when we were walking out of the movie, you could just sense at the end of this movie, everybody in the theater go, ugh.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then one person was like, woo!
One person.
And like, there's a fight that goes on between people. Either you like Rob Zombie or you don't. This movie is not gonna change anyone's opinion. It walks down that same path. But here's what I'll say on the side of the people who don't like Rob Zombie. I actually am kind of in the middle. I like some of the stuff he does. The dude can kill cinematography.
He is great at
His
that.
movies look fucking awesome, and this one's no different. He does some cool stuff, like with the shifting of scenes, where they'll freeze frame on someone's face in a moment of horror, or the panel will shift down. He does really cool, like, original stuff as far as the technique of things goes. But he has no idea how to fucking direct actors. He has no fucking idea how to give certain people certain moments and let them be who they are as that character. Instead, everybody's got every moment as a character. Everybody's the strong person. Everybody's the crazy person. Everybody's weird. Everybody's fucked up. And on top of that, he can't shoot some shit. You'll watch the fight scenes of this movie as they happen when these fucking clown wrestlers come out with chainsaws and they have a fight scene. You'll see these inexperienced fucking actors, some of them, there was good actors in the movie, but you'll see inexperienced fucking actors have these fight scenes, and instead of showing it, he'll drum up the music really fucking loud, blur everything out, and just do this shaky cam shit or go extremely slow motion. And the reason he does that is because you can tell, you can literally see him sitting in his studio going, oh fuck, that looks terrible, that looks fake as shit. These actors don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Put on some music, and I'm gonna put some rock and roll shit in this.
I gotta fix it. And you can see him not being a good director. You can literally see it splayed on the screen in the ending of this film.
I think I agree with you as far as his cinematography skills are without question one of the best I've seen. Yeah. Definitely, he's got the skill and the potential to be an amazing director, especially in horror. But he goes back to the same tropes and shit that he's been caught in for fucking years. The same characterizations of every fucking Rob Zombie movie are exactly present in every. This movie is no exception. Literally every single kind of character he's ever played or had on screen is in this movie. Killer clowns with that talk nasty shit. And how many times can you fit cocksucker and cunt in one movie and make it sound different? That's all he does. And
we love those words.
They're fine. They're my favorite. But if there's no like there's no subtlety to it, or there's no cohesive thing going on in the film, I don't want to watch it. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a awesome imagery on screen, but he's got this collage of imagery that he has no cohesion with any of it. It's like separate shit that he doesn't know how to make them meld and make them work on screen.
It's like a gearhead fifth bear. I want to see some titties and some bush.
No, dude, he's like Aladdin. He's like, I can show you some shit. Shining, shimmering, skank stuff.
Perfect example of exactly what Rob Zombie is in this one scene in the movie. This Jamaican dude who doesn't even sound like he's actually, I don't know if he is, maybe
we met a Jamaican guy. We had to apologize to him.
Yeah. I don't even know if this dude was actually Jamaican or not. If he is, I'm sorry, but it didn't seem like it. Maybe it's just, I mean, when that dude and Sherry Moon Zombie were on screen together, it was like watching Pee-Hee's fucking Playhouse, dude.
It was terrible.
He was like, she's like, whatever the guy's name was, like, Joe, get a hold of yourself, man. we've got to do this together, and it's like the most fake, forced, awful shit ever. She's actually not been that bad in some movies.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff she's done has not been that bad, but here he tries to. You can tell there's been some restraint with the movies before. He's like, well, she's my wife, so I'm not gonna go too I'm not gonna get too hard of a boner for her and make her this all empowering leader of the whole troop and stuff like that. But he tries to make her fucking Sigourney Weaver, and she is not.
It's complete wood acting, and she and every once in a while she'll accidentally deliver a line that's good, like every once in a while, but it seems like it's completely on random accident. But yeah, I mean, there's no way if I was in that movie and she was the leader and she was like, get all your stuff, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna go over here in this corner and die. Fuck you, bitch. You're not the leader of me. I'm not going down for you or for anybody.
Why do we need 20 minutes of watching these people? Like, I guess it's supposed to be us getting to know these people or whatever, and so that we can like them and care about them.
They're nasty.
But
they're all nasty people.
Who gives a fuck? Like, they get out of vans and she sees an old guy with no teeth, so she's like grabbing her crotch like a dude, and then walks up to him, like grabs his dick. She's like, yeah, you like that, old man? And you're like, what the fuck? And then some dude's taking a shit in a bathroom, and that's what I was gonna say. This is the perfect. This dump he took in the bathroom is the epitome of Rob Zombie. It's funny to see somebody take a dump, right, and talk, whatever, and make noise. I mean, that's fine. It's a funny, whatever. Pooping's fun, but
it is fun.
Instead, we have to hear the poop coming out of his butt. Like, you hear it hit the toilet water, and it's like, and it like grunts. And it's like, you took it too far. You take everything too far.
They call me Joe Grizzly, bitch.
But no, I'm working on a triple-double supreme.
And let me pass this beast in peace. But there's a fuck session in the back with a fucking African-American Jabba the Hutt. Like, I've never seen so much flesh in one, like, packed instance. And even that guy, I did agree with that guy. Like, he walks in on him fucking, he's like, that's a lot of woman, man. But, despite, like, parts of that were sort of funny, these people are so disgustingly nasty. You get infected with it. Like, you come out smelling yourself. Like, I think I smell like dried vomit and pee and poop.
Yeah.
Like, just dry ass and everywhere.
It's not the cool, like, Hellraiser, like, oh man, that movie made me so disturbed somewhere deep that I can't even touch.
I wasn't disturbed at all.
But this is like, I feel like someone put their finger in my butt.
He was trying to go with that disturbing imagery, though. You could tell, like, when he had certain moments happening, like, in death scenes, which the gore and shit in it's not bad. It's not overly done. It's not like you're going to get too squeamish. But he goes in so far, and he's trying to make you disturbed with the music and the, weird sound. It just doesn't work because the camera's too shaky. There's too much shit going on. It doesn't feel like a movie. It just feels like you're going through an extreme haunted house.
He has no idea what the fuck nuance is. Like, none. Like, it's always straightforward fucking, I mean, what you see is what you get. And why is everybody a fucking hillbilly?
Everybody.
Like, literally, they would go to different levels of this place, and every time a new level of bad guy would come out to kill them, it was just a different version of wrestlers. It was like tag teams of wrestlers. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna skull fuck you. Oh, I can't wait to fuck them ladies over there. And then the other guy comes out, there's the big German guy with the bat. He actually made me laugh. But he was like, I want to fuck! And like, it's just, they're all...
He said, come here, I want to fuck you. Come here. And it's like, he's thirsty. He's salty, bro. But literally, it's like Rob Zombie, to make a horror movie, he has to go through a checklist. It's like, okay, Malcolm McDowell, which I would definitely have Malcolm McDowell in my movie, check.
He wasted him, though.
Yeah, he did. Clowns, check. Hillbillies, check. Dirty beards, check. B.O. smells, check. Fucking, that's what I gotta have in my movie to make it successful. I feel bad for him because sometimes I feel like he's fucking like one of those guys that's just trapped in his own like beast that he's created. Like, he can't get out of it because he's like, well, yeah, like, his own like whatever people expect from him now. It's like he's only gonna go back to that well because he just doesn't trust himself to do something creative or different or out of his normal thing. Like, I think if John Carpenter had set him down after the first Halloween, which I give him credit for, was good, but if John Carpenter had set him down and told him at the same, was like, look, you fucking suck on that one. You really are terrible. I think he just surrounds himself with people that lick his ass and balls, and he doesn't do anything different.
Speaking of his little troop that he brings with him there, some of them are terrible, right? Some of them are awful, but Sherry Moon Zombie, I almost feel bad because it's just too easy. In this movie, it's too easy.
I don't want to admit
it is so bad.
It's
so fucking bad. There's a reason why she's not in anyone else's movies. I'm just saying. Going on, there's a Joker, basically.
Literally a Joker.
There's a Joker, and he's been in movies before. He's played smaller roles, which I do like that universe. Like this, I like to go see Rob Zombie movies, knowing what I'm going to get, and then I'm going to walk out pissed off because I like the universe that he's built, and I like how the only thing I like about Rob Zombie is that I know it's Rob Zombie. For better or worse, he does have trademarks, and you don't get that a lot with directors of today. So I do dig that. But like this guy.
I think you just go though so you can accidentally maybe get a good movie. Maybe get a good movie.
Oh yeah, like dude, there's some stuff he's a fucking 10 on.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here watching this movie like, oh man, if someone would have just took the reins right here. Yeah. If they would have took the reins over right here, this scene would have been fucking scary. But he goes too far. But the dude who basically plays the Joker. There's a Harley Quinn in this movie, and there's a Joker in this movie, and the dude who plays the Joker is the guy in the van in H2 that they thought they hit a cow, or they did hit a cow, and he's like, fuck, and then he's actually, like, he was shitty in that, but in this, he's a really cool villain.
Actually, if they used this Joker in the Suicide Squad, I gotta give Rob Zombie props on that. It was fucking scary. Like, I mean, like, not scary, but he was disturbing. He had, like, 2 knives in the way he was. But literally, I mean, it's a complete carbon copy ripoff of the DC Joker. Because the guy's got white makeup on and smears his face with, like, blood and it's like lipstick.
But it was a good acting performance.
He's good, yeah, he was great in it.
He was damn good.
So there were moments in it that were good, but they were few and far between.
It's a joke now at this point. You're not even shocking anybody. It's just like, oh, look, he's trying to be gross on purpose. It's like, it's a kid that's crying out for attention. Like, I get it, dude, okay? You're goth.
Oh, and by the way, I was going to say what else he ripped off. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I got a lot of that with that going on. He's in the desert and she's walking out towards, well, near the end or whatever. I'm not going to tell you what exactly, but there's one scene specifically where she's in the desert and she's all bloodied up, and it's literally fucking Texas Chainsaw.
And the ending. I mean, the ending, there is no fucking ending.
So
you can literally see him sitting going, I don't know how to fucking end this movie. I don't. Well, I might. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, guys. Ultimately, we're rambling on and on about this one. It's a 3.5 for me.
It's a 3.0 for me. Like, I mean, I hate. And I know people love Rob Zombie, and I know Rob Zombie's popular. People are going to say, well, you guys don't understand this, and go fuck yourself. And we do understand it. But listen, if you like Rob Zombie, no big deal. That's great. You're going to get everything you want out of him for this movie. But the ones, like Mike said, that you want to see a great Rob Zombie movie, if you want to see something different, you want to see something wild and crazy and cool and disturbing, this you're not really going to get.
You know why it hurts so bad? It
hurts so good.
It makes the butt, why it makes the butt hurt is because
the dick
fucking Zombie has so much goddamn talent, and he's just too stupid to actually use it in the correct way. I'm not saying he has to make the movie I want to see, but stop making the same shit, dude. Like, anybody can make a dead baby joke. Like, the point is, it doesn't make you cool to do it. Anyone can do it. I can do it right now. We like to be edgy and talk about poop all the time and shit like that.
But we're not Hollywood.
But I mean, no, it's not. Nobody has fun when you make dead baby jokes. I mean, you don't have to go that fucking far. It's stupid and gross, and there's no place for it. We get it. You're weird. Okay?
Rob Zombie, like I actually like some of parts of The Devil's Rejects. I know a lot of people, didn't like some of it, but I like some parts of it. But to me, Rob Zombie's masterpiece was Halloween. Like, that's it. That's all I've ever seen and it was only because he had to work within the constraints of what the original script was.
It's fucking exactly. So comment down below. Let us know what your all's thoughts are. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some cocksucking wham up in you.
There you go.
It's only fitting.